Hi, it's question time with Alyssa Ray. So our question today comes from Doris, and Doris writes, "Hey Alyssa, please help. My brain fog is inhibiting me from feeling my body and focusing on my workout. Please help." So I think many of us, like Doris, can come across this from time to time, feeling so much going on, maybe anxiety in our head, that we can't really get into our body and how our body is feeling or moving. So I first just want you to start and just put your feet on the floor, and I want you to just sense them. So it's okay, you're in a room, you can just feel the floor or feel your shoes on the floor, feel your feet in your shoes. However they are, just sense them. Take a couple deep breaths. And put your attention on your feet, on the bottoms of your feet, maybe the crevices between your toes. And then slowly bring your awareness up to your sit bones, those little bones that you're probably sitting on now. And let your attention come up through your spine, up to your heart and shoulders, and up to your head. So take a couple deep breaths and just feel that energy coming up from your feet, through your whole body, and out through your head. And it kind of gets recycled. It comes up, and then it goes back down into the earth on its own, and you feel it coming up you as you breathe in, and going out of you as you breathe out. And I want you to take a look at this biosignature symbol, and I want you to trace this symbol with your finger. So just go ahead and trace it in one continuous motion. This symbol helps remind your brain how to focus. And you just trace it a couple times. Good. Good. And we're going to balance our cortisies. What did she say? Balance our cortisies. Our cortisies are part of our brain. So you're going to take one hand, your hand is kind of, your fingers are closed, and you put one at the very back of your head. And you're going to start there, and you're going to start to tap. So the other hand is cupped a little bit, and I'm tapping on both sides of my brain. And you breathe in and out. And then you tap over your heart. We're going to do that same position again. It's like you're tapping, you're waking up your brain, or the little man or woman who lives in your brain, like a little, imagine a little cartoon character. And then you're tapping on your heart. And then you're going to move your hand up one hand width. So you're just going to make your way over your whole head. So again, you're tapping and you're breathing, saying to that little person in your head that's in charge, operating your whole system, and you're tapping your heart, and your heart is like your hard drive. It's like saving. So you're going to move your hand up again, another position, and tap. It's fine if you end up tapping on your hand, just tapping on both sides of your brain. And you're asking that little guy to just take a breather and say, oh, let's look at really what's happening right now in your brain, and tap on your heart and save that information so that the person or the imaginary thing inside your brain that is your brain can see what's really happening and not what was happening 2 days ago. And bring it again forward. So the last position will be over your eyebrows. Depending on how big your head is, it's depending on how many times you do this. And breathing in and out. There's no set rule about how many times you need to tap. You're just exaggerating your breath. Ideally not talking like I am. I'm just sharing the feeling, the movement. And then you put both hands on your temples, and you just hold it here for a moment, and just hold it and breathe. And then you're going to use both hands, and you're going to tap both hands on your brain, on the sides of your temporal lobes, and you're tapping, asking your brain to really look at what's happening now, and kind of give it a new order, a new checklist, what's necessary right now. And then you hold it again, and you're just going to imagine that you still have both hands on your head. And so I'm going to take this hand away, but I'm imagining it's still here, and I'm tapping my heart. just go ahead and let your arms come down. Just take another deep breath or so and feel your feet and let that same cycle of breath move through you. Noticing if you feel a little more relaxed. Just noticing what it is that you do feel. Good. The next thing I want you to do, I'm going to stand up so you can see my feet. So I'm standing up here. Oh, I don't need to do this to my feet. You're going to scrunch your toes. So just imagine that you're pulling grass with your toes, scrunching them up, and then you're going to reach them out and try to spread them. And you're scrunching, and you try to spread them. Keep doing that. And you're just remembering in your body, all of life is change. And my whole body is ever new. I trust the process. And as you're scrunching your toes, you can imagine that you're pulling something, some energy up from the center of the earth, up through your body, up along your whole midline, and out through the crown of your head. And then you just let it come out of the top of your head and just go wherever it goes. See if you can feel that coming up you. Good. One more, so you can do this anywhere. You can do this while you're standing in line at the bank or at the grocery store. Inside your shoes, no one can really see. It's a movement, and your attention goes with the movement. And then just rest your feet, and perhaps close your eyes, and imagine, what does it feel like when you're calm and focused? So just imagining that feeling, what does it feel like when I'm calm and focused in my brain and in my body? And use that, use that bit of that gem to bring with you into your workout, into your life. So Doris, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy this. Please, if you like this video, like it on Facebook or share it with your friends, and keep your questions coming. I'm getting really excited about the information and the questions that are here. See you next week. Bye.